What's up everyone, it is I, Bodergowski5, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be doing a bit of stuff in Pokemon Showdown. I'm going to be demonstrating my favorite team that I've built from some other YouTubers' famous Pokemon. So, if we head to my first team, this is the team we're running. I'll go to the team builder and show you just what's going on in this team. We have a couple Pokemon from Haydunn's videos, so go subscribe to him. His YouTube name is Haydunn. And here is what we're running. So first up, we are running his buff Zubat set, running Dual Wing Beat to destroy Sash users, Facade to have a powerful Terranormal boosted Facade thanks to the Toxic Orb. We are also running Earthquake for Stab and Sword Stance to double our attack if need be. Next up, we have the Walking Wake, also from Haydunn's videos. Like I said, go check out his videos. They are actually pretty good, and he does loads of Wi-Fi battles. Anyways, on the Crystal and W, we are running Choice Specs, Photosynthesis Special Attack, Walking Wake, running Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, Aqua Jet, and Hydro Steam. Now, Hydro Steam, unlike other water-type moves, is boosted in the sun instead of halved, making it kind of powerful. And then to set up the sun, we are also running the Torkoal with the Heat Rock and Drought to keep the sun around for a while. We have Lava Plume for some sort of chippies if need be. Protect, just to stall and see where our opponent's going to go for. Stealth Rock, just to set up some hazards. It's always good to break some sashes, if need be, as a secondary play. And we have Rapid Spin, to get rid of hazards of our opponents. Next up we have Osura, the Hoopa Unbound, running Choice Scarf, Terra Fighting. And we are running Focus Blast, Hyperspace Fury, and Psychic Noise, along with Nasty Plot, to boost ourselves. Though I'm planning on changing Choice Scarf in a future battle, just to make sure that this guy can use other moves. As I want to say Haydunn's wasn't choiced, I want to say it was Life Orbed, so. Anyways, we have Crocodile, the Galarian Slowbro. We are running Terra Fairy on her, with Terra Blast, Shell Side Arm, Store Power, and Calm Mind, just to be a menace. And then we are running Quick Claw, Quick Draw strats on this thing, so there's always a 50% chance that Galarian Slowbro will move first. It's bulky enough to at least live a hit as well. And lastly but not least, we have Shaman Sky. Running the Mirror Herb in case our opponent wants to set up in front of this thing, we will take their stats for ourselves. We are also running Serene Grace, Seed Flare, Growth, Air Slash, and Synthesis. This is mainly going to be our secondary special attacker in case Walking Wake fails. But the main one we're going to try and make work today will be the Galarian Slowbro or the Shaman. So, let's get into a battle, shall we? Okay, and first up, and our first opponent is going to be Liltekia. Let's see what you're running, girl. Alright, so they have a Smeargle. I think that thing's going to be like a moody setup thing, which is just going to be annoying if we don't knock it out fast. So I think I just straight go into the buff Zubat to go for the Wing Beat. And And it is a sports set, which is unfortunate. It does get Moody to special defense, which is fine. But it's minus physical defense. A turn 1 wake up would be nice, but I highly doubt we get it, so we're just gonna click Sword Stance. Baneful Bunker. But we are asleep. Kinda thought we'd swap, but he was wrong. Buff Zubat, what are you doing, bro? Okay, the Baton Pass. Into Necrozma. Not very good for us because we're still asleep. Think we head into the Torkoal here. Set up our Drought. He goes for D-Dance, which is unfortunate. And to deal with this thing, we go ahead and go straight into the Ostra. Earthquake, that takes us out, unfortunately. But I think to deal with this, we gotta head into the Crystalline W. Though I didn't want to bring this guy out so early, we're gonna have to. Hydro Steam. It lives because of its +2 special defense, but we barely live as well. Just go for another Hydro Steam knowing that we outspeed. It will be at 9%, just like us. But now then we just need to bring in something faster, in which Shaman should be faster. Knowing this thing doesn't have any ice coverage, we just go for the Air Slash. Did it seriously miss? It freaking missed. You are kidding me, game. I think we bring back out for the Buff Zubat. Sentinel Strike? Yeah, that just deletes us. Unfortunately, we got cooked, chat. We got cooked. I don't like that. It looks like we're gonna have to go into Galarian Slowbro. We're predicting this thing to go for a poison move. Or not poison move. We're predicting this thing to go for Earthquake. We Terra Fairy. And then we go straight for a... You know what? I think we go for the Calm Mind. It does Earthquake, which is unfortunate. So that will show that this thing is faster, because this thing is Choice Scarfed. Which is unfortunate. I think I just whiff here. Either way, though. Yeah, we do nothing to that thing after they got that freaking Smeargle to work. Yeah, we just don't stand a chance here. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to forfeit. So, unfortunately, Battle 1 was a bust. Like, we got swept by a Necrozma Smeargle set, which is kind of annoying. But hopefully next battle's the charm. Hopefully we can get a win in the next battle, shall we? Alright. This'll be interesting, because they are running all sorts of different sweepers and bulky guys. If I can predict them to go into the Sinistra or the Gliscor, that would be nice. I think we just lead the Buff Zubat. They lead Mousehole, this is good for us. Then we go Sword Stance. We are faster. What does this thing do? Agility. Toxiscorp does proc. Now we go to Wing Beat. This thing is most likely about to outspeed us here. Though I highly doubt they'd outspeed. Because Mousehold has a pretty abysmal speed stat, if I remember correctly. Only like base 50, base 70, something like that. Not very good. But doubled, it could even rally our Buff Zubat. Population Bomb. We just need to hope Population Bomb doesn't take us out. And it don't. Somehow it lives a dual Wing Beat. Which is a bit annoying. I think go into the Desert Croc, or to the Desert Tortoise, I should say. Come on, Torkoal, set up the sun for me. We are physically defensive as heck, so this thing is just gonna tickle us, pretty much. I think to deal with this, we go for a Stealth Rock. The Baton Pass, they're +2 in speed. I bring in the Sinistcha Masterpiece form. We go ahead and set up our stuff. Next, I think we go for a Lava Plume. And it will take us out, unfortunately, with a Shadow Ball. In which that's fine. So we can just bring in the Hoopa Unbound. This guy is Choice Scarfed. So it will lock us into a move, unfortunately. But we'll go for the Hyperspace Fury, and it barely survives. Energy Ball, we live. Which we knock out the Sinistcha here, that is good. But now our opponent gets to bring in a Revenge Switch, and they bring in the Incineroar. I'm not sticking around for that, so we got to swap. Predicting this thing to go for a finishing fire move, we go into the Walking Lake, which quad resists. They go for Fake Out. Okay, that was a perfect move. I did not think they were going to go Fake Out this late into the game, but they did. But knowing that we're faster than this thing, we go for a Hydro Steam to knock this thing out. It's Sun boosted, and it's Stab. Boosted by special attack boost from Photosynthesis and Choice Specs. So that's a dead Incineroar. Mousehold barely survives the Stealth Rock chip when it comes back in. But we're going to go Terra Steel, in case they do have speed. Alright, their next Mon. I bet their next Mon is going to be the Gliscor, unfortunately. No, it's the Scizor. I think predicting the Scizor to go for a fighting move, we go into the Crocodile here. It goes straight for the U-turn. That kind of sucks. I did not expect him to U-turn. Bring in Gliscor now. And the Toxic Orb does proc. Anyways, I think we start Calm Minding. But they do bring in the Gliscor. It does show that it is Toxic Orb. It puts up a sub, which is fine. We go Calm Mind, start boosting. As long as this thing doesn't have something like Dragon Tail, we're good. Oh, they have Quick Claw. No, we have Quick Claw. Our Quick Claw procs. Go for Dark Pulse, which does nothing after those boosts. And it's Terra Dark. Alright, we go Shell Sidearm here. Predicting this thing to go for another move, I think we bring in the Crystal W to let him go down. So I don't want to lose Slowbro just yet. This could be my win condition. With that Quick Claw and all that. Anyways, we now go for the Dragon Pulse. His Choice Specs boosted. Oh, it goes Sunny Day. They messed up. Because that means now it's still +2. Thanks to the Choice Specs. They bring back in the Scizor. Go for another Dragon Pulse. It's +2 pretty much. And I don't know what kind of priority they have on this thing. They do go for a Bullet Punch, it's resisted. And it barely lives. They messed up going for that Sunny Day, though. The last Pokemon is going to be the Gambit. As long as this thing isn't Choice Scarfed, we should be fine. Alright, we did a good chunk to the Gambit. It is going to go Kato Cleave to knock us out. But now we bring in the Crocodile here. Unfortunately, yeah, our thing does not proc, unfortunately. It's fine if the sunlight faded. So now we bring out Osiro. I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. Please don't Focus Miss. We need to hope this don't Focus Miss. And it Focus Missed. Ah, that's annoying. Unfortunately, we got the Focus Miss. Fine, we bring in Gliscor next. And we go for Earthquake. And we're faster and we knock it out. And that is game. Alright. Now, if you stuck around this far into the video, we are going into match 3. So, who will win? Me? Or my new opponent that I'm about to get here pretty quick? Unfortunately, Shaman hasn't really put in much work, unfortunately. But it's fine, it happens. Sometimes some Pokemon don't really get to work. Our opponent's running an interesting team. By the looks of things, they're running 2 Stallers whenever it comes to the Alolan Ninetales and the Umbreon. But predicting them to go for the Ninetales, I think we have to bring in Crocodile, predicting the Ninetales. And I predict correctly. And Snoring does pop up. And we go for the Shell Sidearm for that super effective poison move. And hopefully we are faster thanks to our Quick Claw Quick Draw set. And we'll see what our opponent goes for. Quick Claw procs. We do hit with a super effective poison move and Shell Sidearm, but it doesn't knock it out. And it encores us into that. They thought we were going to set up. Boy, were they mistaken. Alright, we got a bit of chippies on the Umbreon, which is always good. Unfortunately, we are encored. By predicting this thing to go for a Dark-type move, I can just go for the Terra Fairy. Predicting a Dark-type move, and keep going for Shell Sidearms. And we get the Poison. Synchronize, that's fine. It's fine if we get Poison with Synchronize. Alright, it is starting to bulk up now, which I don't like. Maybe bring in the buff to do that. They go for Curse. Interesting. Our Toxic Orb does proc. And now, we go for the Facade. Dang. Oh wait, I should have went Dual Wing Beat. Shouldn't I have? Alright, they Baton Pass into Blaziken here. This we go Dual Wing Beat. And we do hit both times for at least 21%. We go Bulk Up. We go Sword Stance here. They go Baton Pass again. But I bet they're doing this into their Komao. I am correct. They did go into the Komao. But to deal with this thing, we go for the Dual Wing Beat. They go for Clinging Scales. We live. We go to Wing Beat again, knowing that we're faster. And that is Knockout. So we got rid of their stat buffs. And we're slowly getting back health with Poison Heal. We'll bring out the Noivern next. I think to deal with this thing, predicting a Dragon move, we're going to Crocodile. Boom Burst. That is not very nice, unfortunately. We go for the Terra Fairy to Fairy Blast. Go Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Ugh. Quick Claw procs. We do hit it with the Terra Blast. It does a good chunk to it, but it doesn't knock it out. But unfortunately for them, if we get a Quick Draw or Quick Claw boost to make us go first again, the Noivern's gone. Quick Draw procs, and we do take out the Noivern with one more Terra Blast before we go down, poking out some of their big sweepers. They bring back in the Blaziken, which for this, we go for another Terra Blast. In which that's good damage before we go down and do the poison. Now we bring back out the buff Zubat. And we go for the dual wing beat. They baton pass into Scizor. They will take neutral damage from this. We get a bit more heals from Poison Heal. We go into the Desert Tortoise, predicting a Bullet Punch. And I am correct about the Bullet Punch. But they have nothing for their special stats. And for that, we go Lava Plume. CC, we live. And now they're definitely guaranteed to go down to a Lava Plume, in which they do. They bring back up the Blaziken. We set up Stealth Rocks here. They substitute, but they fail because they don't have enough HP. And our opponent forfeits. And anyways, that'll be the matches. I thank you all for watching this little Pokemon Battle video. If you want to see more like this, or even send me some demonstrations of your own teams, please do so. I'm always open for suggestions. So, thank you all for watching, and this is Bodargaski5 signing off. Peace!